Hey bicycle junkies, we are back with another episode of some cool marketplace finds. In this episode we're going to take a look at a 2000 Cannondale CAAD4 F1000 SL 16-inch mountain bike. Even though the 16-inch frame is pretty small, I was pretty drawn to this bike because of its mountain mix high-end parts, which included the XTR rear derailleur, LX front derailleur, LX trigger shifters, as well as the Mavic X225 wheel set, and top it off was the 27.2mm Easton C2 carbon fiber seat post, which was a huge score. Sadly to say, this wasn't a free find. I actually had to pay up a little bit because of the components, but in the long run it worked out pretty good. Cannondale did a really good job filling out the specs on this F1000 SL model, as you can see on the spec sheets itself. But what really stands out is Cannondale's Headshock Fatty Ultra DL front suspension fork, which is very unique for this era. Cannondale also sprinkled some of its own mountain bike components, CODA parts found in the hubs of the wheel set, the crank, the fork itself, and I believe the headset itself was branded after their own mountain bike mix. The bike itself was in great condition when I first acquired it, besides the fact that it came with two mismatching tires, which was easily able to be upgraded. I also needed a new chain, as well as cables, and just some basic tuning, and this bike was up and running within no time. Other key features of this bike include the aluminum 6061 T6 tubing frame, as well as the Easton EA70 flat bars, as well as, I forgot to mention, CODA's V brakes with Avid SD 2.0 brake levers. As far as for upgrades, I replaced the front and rear tires and upgraded them with a product off of Amazon called BWSHLF tan walls. I'll put the link in the description of this video. They were 26 by 1.95, which gave the bike a nice retro look. And surprisingly, these pairs were just about around 40 bucks on Amazon, so it cut the cost down a little bit on upgrades. Gotta give props to my buddy PTC for mentioning these tires and the price that they were going for on Amazon. It's such a great deal and a nice look for the bike itself. So the next minor upgrade was the pedals. These came equipped with CODA dual sided pedals with clips. I do not run clips, so I upgraded these ASAP. Just found a pair of clear BMX style flats in my parts bin and slapped them on the bike, giving them a nice cleaner look. The upgrades didn't stop there. I actually went back to the tire upgrade again. This time around I pulled out a pair of cross-country Maxxis Pace 26 by 2.10s that I had off another project. One of the tires had a rip in the sidewall, so I had to order another tire to complete the set. And eventually put them on this bike here, which you'll see shortly, to complete the rest of the project. I was initially going to keep the bike itself and use it for light trails, but the frame size was just too small. 16 inches is really too small. I normally ride 18 plus, so I decided to part ways with it and part the bike out, keeping only the good parts, and then rebuilding the bike. And not too long after the video was shot, I did get a buyer who came and grabbed the bike, and he was satisfied with it because he was a big Cannondale fan, and the frames were made here right in the USA. With that being said, this is going to end this episode of the 2000 Cannondale CAAD4 F1000 SL mountain bike. For you new viewers that just tuning in, thanks for checking out the video. All you old and new subscribers, thank you again for your continued support to the channel. Please be safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next video.